Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment, here to do your December mid-month reading from the 16th through the 31st. We know that every choice we make, every decision we make can change our path to whatever it is that we are trying to accomplish or what's in store for us. So we are going to do a 6-card refresh reading. A general reading could resonate with your love or your career because it's going to refresh the December monthly reading, okay? So we're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux for your message or issue, and then we're going to have obstacle, and then we're going to have advice, okay? And this is going to be the Gilded Tarot for the actual clarification, okay? Before we get started, Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and sage the cards. We did crystallize them to get some energy into them, and now we're going to cleanse the energies of any kind of lingering energies from past readings. I hope this is finding all my Sagittarius subscribers, viewers, new viewers, cross-watchers happy, abundant, and prosperous. Happy holidays, and let's get this going, okay? Going to go ahead and cleanse the energies, and then also the clarifying deck. We will be also pulling one inspiration card to tie this up, okay? And we'll get started. If you're interested in a personal read, please check down below in the description box. All my information's there, okay? And this is for entertainment purposes, not for any kind of legal or medical advice. So if you need professional help, seek professional help, okay? So here we go. Let's get started. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. What is in store for Sagittarius between the 16th through the 31st? Has anything changed? Is it going to resonate with your love, your career? Or if it doesn't resonate at all, please check your natal charts for your moon and your rising sign and see what better resonates with you, okay? Because this can't possibly resonate with every Sagittarius. All right. I'm trying to shuffle it lightly because I know that it's very loud in the camera. I've heard it with other readers, and when it's really loud, it just kind of gets me, okay? All right, so here we go. So we're going to get this stuff out the way, and we're going to cut the deck, and we're going to get started with the reading for Sagittarius. It's going to be the issue, the main message, the obstacle, and the advice. Ooh, there we go. Your main message was the World card. What is the obstacle for my Sagittarius between the 16th through the 31st? What is the, there we go, the Emperor card. What is the, that was the obstacle. What is the advice? I'm sorry, there we go. Okay, so let's clarify the main message and issue for Sagittarius, the World card. What is the, let's clarify the World card. There we go, flew out. You guys got flyers, okay? All right, let's clarify the obstacle with the Emperor. There we go. Man, these cards are just flying out for you. All right, and then let's clarify the advice card with the 8 of Swords up there. Let us clarify the 8 of Swords, okay? We have the Queen of Swords. Okie dokie, Sag. Let's get it busy. All right, so, and we will clarify as needed, okay? So it looks like to begin with, you have a completion of a karmic cycle, karmic life's lesson. So whether it's a relationship coming to an end or a career, it is ending now, and you have a new beginning that is forthright and coming, okay? So from the 16th to 31st, it could be about putting everything, tying up loose ends. The project's over if it's a career reading. If it's a love reading, it's over with this person. You have, basically moved on, learned your karmic lesson with this person, and took what you've needed to learn from this relationship, and now you're ready to begin anew, okay? What's clarifying it is that this person that you had before, and this career that is ending, because this World card is successful though, okay? So the World card, when it talks about complete ending, it's not a catastrophe breakup or catastrophe loss of a job. It means that whatever it is that's come to a completion is a good thing, okay? It's a really good, it's a complete ending of a project. So basically taking your career to the last stages of it and having to move on because now the company's moved down, closed down, okay? So you've taken it to the end of the road. It was a good ride, okay? If it was a relationship, you took it to the end of the road. It was a good ride, okay? But now it's about new beginnings. So Sagittarius, you got new beginnings. You're going to be taking the time to take a step back, okay? The 4 of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It could be that you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius and taking a step back from them. Now the 4 of Swords, just like the World card, is a good card. It's a successful card, okay? It's about taking the time now that you have had a successful completion to figure it out what it is you want to do for the future, okay? What kind of person do you want to be with? What kind of romance or what kind of relationship do you want to be in? What kind of a career opportunity are you looking for, okay? So this is all about a person that's taking the time to meditate, taking the time out to reflect on what, what things he's learned from or she's learned from that completion, what she wants to savor, what she wants to let go of it, but embracing the changes and the newness of it, but taking the time out in between that to not be reckless and jump into something just for the sake of jumping in, okay? So very good, Sagittarius. You're taking the time to do that. But you don't want to take too much time, because the obstacle is about taking control of the situation, not letting it sit too long, okay? So you could be dealing with an Aries. An Aries could be because the Aries is specific to an Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries, okay? That as your obstacle, okay, for moving on. Or it could be what the message is, which I believe it is. It's about taking control, so not taking the time to reflect too long, because there is an opportunity for a perfect job partnership or a perfect soulmate connection, twin flame. And if you wait it out too long, you might miss that opportunity, okay? Instead of, if you don't take control, and it could be an Aries that is a soulmate connection, or it could be taking control to get that better job that's a perfect fit. But if you wait too long, you might miss out on it, okay? It might be a one-time thing that's coming around. And if you take too much time to meditate and reflect and snooze over here, you might miss out on it, okay? So the advice is not to be too worried. The Eight of Swords is a energy of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's being too reflective. It's being all up in your head, worrying too much, making more out of something than it is. You don't have any really, maybe this is you, Sag, saying, oh my God, now that that's ended, what am I going to do with myself? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? What is it that I want to do? Or who's going to be there for me now that this is, when I'm moving on and stuff like that, okay? But the advice is, don't be in your head. Just use the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies of facts and logic to make logical decisions, okay? Well, you know what? If you're making yourself anxiety-ridden because you don't know what your future holds for you, take control of the situation. Use your facts, logics, and cool facts and logic to dictate what you're going to do for future. Make a plan for yourself. Write it down. Look at job ads. Look at if it's relationships, scrutinize the people that are offering you a new relationship or talking to you or chatting with you. Because the key thing to remember is not to wait on it too long, because this take control of the situation. That's the obstacle. Taking control of the situation, jumping right back into it, not in a frivolous, just put yourself out there and jump into anything, but you don't want to snooze on it too long, because it looks like a true partnership or soulmate connection is what you'll miss if you take too long stuck in your head, okay? So let go of staying in your head, and just use cool Queen Swords logic when emotions running crazy, when your fire and your passion and your action and energy is going crazy, stop. Take the time to be the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is going to help you, okay? Maybe a person's going to help you sort it all out, okay? Looks like you have a lot of energies. This soulmate connection could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've got Aries. You've got the World card is the World card. You've got Libra, Gemini, lots of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, though, okay? So you could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So let's get some clarification on some of this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the clarifying decks here and see what we have in store for our Sages. Looks like a world completion, like a successful completion of something, which is good, yay. Bringing it to a close and new beginnings. Don't get scared. Just take it as it comes, and know that there is a soulmate connection you want to take control of. You don't want to, or a perfect job partnership if it's a career. You don't want to miss out on that by snoozing too long, okay? Don't be all up in your head. Don't take on that Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy of being out in your head, okay? Just take the assistance of a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or use the energies to be factual and logical. There's nothing really for you to be worried about, okay? You've been successful in the past, and you will be successful, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So what I'm clarifying is the World card, okay? So now that you have had a completion, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So now you're feeling Now that that completion of a job is done or the relationship is done and you've taken that karmic life's lesson, you kind of feel unstable. You kind of feel like everything's been swept out. I mean, I know the World card is a very successful card and it's a good card, but the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, okay? It's about being prosperous, stable, permanency, having the career, the family life, everything stable, okay? So when she's in reverse, it means that you are feeling like everything's been swept out from underneath you, okay? You're feeling a lack of stability, a lack of permanency. Well, yeah, because, you just finished a karmic cycle. You just, finished a relationship, or you just finished a career, and so you will feel a little bit like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But remember, you were successful then, you'll be successful again, okay? It's just, it's going to be a momentary thing, so don't be stuck with being, feeling that you're permanently loose and unstable. It's just because of the moment. It's just because of what's happening in life. You know what I'm saying? Life changes. It does make us feel unstable a bit, and we lack that permanency, but life is all about change, and it could be for the better. You got this perfect job or perfect soulmate connection that you don't want to snooze on waiting too long. You have the Magician in reverse. So when I clarified the card for the Four of Swords, don't be in a snoozing mode. Take control. The Magician's in reverse. So the Magician is when you have all the tools in your favor. When it's upright, it means that you have everything you need to make the manifestation, whatever it is that you desire. Okay. When it's in reverse, you could be dealing with it could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Virgo, Gemini, Aries. So it could be that you're dealing with the Virgo, Gemini, Aries energy, okay? But I don't think so. I think what it means is that right now you are in the mode of reflective, taking a time out, but be careful not to take too much time out because of the Magician here in reverse is a lack of manifestation, a lack of putting things to work, okay? Lack of having the tools and skills and everything in your favor, but that's because you're taking a time out. You're not in manifestation mode, okay? You're just in a planning, meditating, healing mode, okay? You don't want to stay in that mode though, because you do have the Emperor card here. When I clarified that, I've got the the Moon card, the Pisces card, so you could be dealing with an Aries or you could be dealing with the Pisces, but it most likely means that you need to take control in the situation. So in a situation where it's dark and it's there's lack of clarity and lack of insight, where you don't know really what to do, because remember, you just put an ending to a career or a relationship, so now you're like, okay, control what? How do I take control? I don't know what to do now because I'm done, and so what do I start over with? There is a confusion about taking control, but your obstacle is that even in a time of confusion, listen to your inner gut instinct, listen to your high priestess, because you need to take control of the situation, because you don't want to lose out on this perfect job partnership or perfect soulmate connection, okay? When I clarified these Two of Cups, I have the Six of Cups, okay? So maybe with the closure of that career, or maybe the closure of the relationship, maybe you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy across the board here. Maybe it's somebody that you're having fond memories of that's coming back, that is a soulmate connection, okay? Maybe you're having fond memories of a person that's coming back, and you don't want to stay asleep too long or meditate too long, because you might miss this opportunity that this person's waiting for you, okay? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords, please, for my Sagittarius, please. What about being all up in your head as the advice? I have the card of the Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords magnifying the Queen of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords twice here, okay? So in a time when you're all up in your head and you're like, okay, what do I do now? What am I supposed to do now? And you want to take control, but you're kind of in a confusing, dark time, because you have no clarity and insight on which way to go now. So you're planning, but don't stay too long in that snooze mode or that meditating mode. Get out of your head. Use the Queen of Swords energy. Again, double Queen of Swords here. Either a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is going to help you, or you need to get out of the mindset of sabotaging yourself, because you have no true reason to be all up in your head. It's not like external things are telling you that you're a failure, no one's going to want you, you're not going to find another job, because you have been successful. So that's not the case, right? So don't be in your head making things bigger than what they are. Don't take too much time reflecting over it. Jump right back in. Take control of the situation. Even in dark times, you can use your own intuitive high priestess and inner gut instinct to get you through those times. Go with the flow. Looks like a perfect soul match coming in here, or a perfect job partnership, or maybe something from the past coming back. But take the Queen of Swords energy to take facts, logic, write down a list of pros and cons of what you're trying to achieve, what you want in your life, what it is that you want expectation-wise, and use the Queen of Swords energy, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get a inspiration card for you, Sagittarius. That was an awesome reading about taking control, and, you know, you did have a wonderful completion of something and put it to an end, and now a new beginning is taking, you know, and it is anxiety ridden. I mean, you know, what I'm a Virgo. I know that if the future is unknown for me, I'm all up in my head too. But it says don't be, because you have a perfect soulmate connection or a perfect job partnership coming around the corner. You just need to jump right back into the game, okay? All right, so your inspiration card for yourself, Sagittarius, for 16th through the 31st, I have mystical, okay? So things are going to be a little bit mystical, where they're unknown, they're not clear. But in mystical times, wonderful things are going to come out, come through the mist, okay? So basically, you don't know what the unknown is. You don't know what the future holds, but believe in the mystical, you know, dreams, expectations, things that you hope for. Because like I said, the mystical is something good. A Two of Cups is going to come out of this mystical situation, okay? Someone from the past or a job opportunity from the past is going to come back in. Use the Queen of Swords energies, and don't be stuck in your head. You know, use facts and logic. You've done everything well. You've been successful, and you can be there again, okay? Mystical. Don't be afraid of the mist. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And embrace it, and just run, because Sagittarius, you guys are brave, you guys are action driven, you guys are just like, let's do it, you know. So stay in that moment, don't be afraid or anxiety ridden, and believe in the mystical, okay? All right, well, again, till we read again, Sagittarius, is Carolyn with the Intuitive Enlightenment. Take care.